So let's discuss the Weeks formula. So for 3 to 12 months, in order to calculate the weight, the weight should be in kg, and the answer will be in kgs, and it will be like this. The first is the age. Let us consider this as x, and this should be in months, and plus 9 divided by 2 will give you the weight for a baby who is around 3 to 12 months. Coming to the next one, that is 1 to 6 years if it is, and this will be equal to x into 2, that is 2x plus 8 will be the answer. And for the weight for the baby around 7 to 12 years, then we need to calculate like this, that is 7x minus 5 divided by 2, or else simply just 3x will be the answer for that. And coming to the expected increase in the weight of the baby, expected increase in weight of the baby, how to calculate that? So in the first 3 months, that is from 0 to 3 months if you consider, then the increase in weight can be expected to be 30 grams per every day it will be increasing, and from 3 to 6 months it will be 20 grams per day, and from 6 to 9 months it will be 15 grams per day, and 9 to 12 months you can expect it to be 12 grams per day. So after this is whole thing about the first 1 year. Coming to the next years, that is in the first 1 to 3 years, you can expect the growth to be 3 kg per year, while in the 4 to 12 years age, you can expect the growth to be 2 kg per year, and after 12 years it will be just 5 to 6, it will be increasing by 5 to 6 kg per year with the increasing the age. And some important facts to be noted is that the age will the weight of the baby, will be equal to double. Okay, it will be equal to double in 5 months of age, and it will be equal to triple of it in 1 year, and it will be quadrupled in 2 years. Coming to the calculation of the height or length of the baby. Height or length of baby can be calculated, and for that remember that this height should be calculated only when the baby is greater than 2 years of age, and this will be calculated when the baby is less than 2 years of age. And the use of infantometer is done in order to calculate the length of the baby, while for the height we use the stereometer will be used here. And how should the position of the baby? The baby should be standing, and it should be looking straight, and the arm should be relaxed, the knees and feet should be extended, and the face should be in such a way that it should be the Frankfurt's plane should be lying parallel to the ground. What do you mean by Frankfurt's plane? Frankfurt's plane is actually the line joining the orbital ridge to the superior part of the external auditory meatus or external auditory canal. Okay, so this is called as the Frankfurt's line. So in this way the baby should be standing and the height should be measured, and remember that the height will not always be equal to the length of the baby because of the presence of presence of ligaments will be mattering in one of them, and therefore it will not be the same. So the maximum difference that you can expect between the height and the length will be equal to 2 centimeter only. Coming to the trunk length, length. The trunk length will be approximately some 50 centimeter when the baby is just born, that is in a newborn baby it will be 50 centimeter, and it becomes 75 centimeter when it is 1 year age, and it just becomes 87.5 centimeter when it is 2 years of age, and after that for every year it will be 6.5 centimeter it will be growing for every year from that age. Okay, from that age it will be growing 6.5 centimeters. So how did you do this? Here the difference is 25 centimeter has been added, here there has been 12.5 has been added, and here there will be 6.25, approximately 6.5 centimeter has been added. Okay, so coming to the expected height, this is a very important formula, that is to calculate the expected height of the baby, which will be the height of the baby can be given as, so it will be in centimeters, and this will be equal to x, that is the age in years, it is in years. Okay, the x is in years, and into 6 plus of 77. For example, let us consider an example. If the baby is 6 years of age, then it will be 6 into 6 plus 77, that will be 36 plus 77, that will be 113 centimeter the baby will be. Okay, so coming to the next one, that is called as the BMI. You need to look over the BMI chart over here, just stating the formula: weight in kgs divided by height in meter square you need to give. Okay, so this is the BMI, and you need to get the BMI chart, that is very important. Coming to the developmental history that you need to ask to the patient, and that is to the baby or informant. Okay, so in this we discussed it under 4 headings. The first one is the social skills that the baby develops. Okay, let's talk about the social skills will be there, and there will be language, and there will be gross motor skills, and there will be fine motor skills. Okay, so let's go with the first one, that is the social skills. Okay, so the first is the social smile that the baby will be learning. So this is very important, and it will learn at a very early age itself. And the second one is the recognition of mother, and anxiety to strangers. Okay, anxiety towards strangers will be there, and then at the age of 2 years, approximately 2 to 3 years, it will be recognizing the strangers also. Okay, of strangers, but this recognition of mother will be taking place at just 1 year itself, while this will be happening approximately at some 5 to 6 months it will be happening. Okay, so let's go with the next one, that is about the language. Okay, so the language, it will be learning just to wheeze. Okay, that will be at around some 4 months, and at 6 months it will be starting to babble, and at 9 months it will be saying the monosyllable words like dada, mama, like that, and for bisyllables it will be uttering at 1 year of age, and sentence formation will occur at the age of 1.5 years. Okay, so let's go with the gross motor skills. The first one is the very important, and the first one is the neck holding. That is very important in the baby, and it will take place at around some 3 to 4 months itself, and it will start to rolling of the baby will be occurring at 5 to 6 months, and crawling, not crawling, just lying on the stomach. Okay, the baby will be lying on the stomach, and that will take place at around some 5 months, while the crawling will start. The baby will start to crawl at the age of 6 months, and sitting with the support, sitting with the support and without support will be there. With support it will be doing at 6 to 7 months, while this one is at 7 to 8 months. Coming to standing part, the standing part with support it will be standing at 8 to 9 months, while without support it will be doing that same at 9 to 10 months. Okay, so let's then at 1.5 years approximately, or 1.5 year, or exactly it will be 1 year 5 to 4 months it will be. And at around that age it will be starting to climb the stairs and climb down the stairs, as well as climb up as well as down the stairs also it can do. And at the age of 2 years it will start to draw circles, it can draw circles also. Okay, so going to the fine motor skills. The first one is the pincer's grip, that is holding objects between thumb as well as the fingers. And then the next one is the pulling the objects. Okay, pulling the objects, and this will be happening around some 4 to 5 months it will be taking place. And bidex will occur, that is holding the things in two hands. Okay, that is called as bidex, holding things in two hands. And then transferring objects from one place to other, like transferring toys and all these things take place at some 6 to 7 months. And there are some tests, like for example the Drawman's test you need to perform. And the baby will start to show the parts. Okay, that is showing the parts of body. Okay, like when you show the parts of the body on a chart, then the baby will start to show it on his own body or her own body at the age of 1.5 years. And the maximum, remember that the maximum brain development, some facts about this are that maximum brain development will be occurring, that is the myelination process, everything will be complete by the age of just 1 year itself. Okay, and there are certain neonatal or newborn reflex that we need to discuss. Let's discuss them. So newborns reflexes, the first one is the parachute reflex, as well as the Landau's reflex, as well as the glabellar reflex, and tonic neck reflex, as well as the Morus reflex. There are many other reflexes, but we'll discuss that later. Okay, so, and finally there are some important circumferences that you need to remember. And let's consider the first one, that is the head circumference. Okay, the head circumference will be normally 30 to 33 centimeter. And this will be increasing by just 2 centimeter, then finally for some few months, and after that it will be increasing by 1.5 centimeter and 0.5 centimeter for a few months. And finally at the age of 1 year, okay, at the age of 1 year it will be attaining head circumference of some 45 centimeters. Okay, and some other important features that the child will possess, like the child uses father's helmet by the age of 7 years. And the mid-arm circumference, remember mid-arm circumference is equal to it will be greater than or equal to 13.5 centimeter. If it is between 13.5 and 12.5, then there is mild malnutrition. If it is less than 12.5, then it is severe malnutrition. You need to understand that.